So, what we are going to do is continue on this. So, for the last show that we did a renovation collection. There we go. And if we press is it X? Yes, X. So X, we got the show cart 1, and we did all of that. And I really want to go back and play Treasure because I looked it up on YouTube, and what I did wrong was very, very stupid. So there was a big cave I was supposed to go into, and then I meet the king. So I want to see how that goes on. But we're going to do the Gremlin. Now, Gremlin are... I mean, when I was talking about Evercade last time, it was, 3 pillars. Firstly, you got all the rights that every single person possibly can get hold of. The Namco stuff, the Jalico stuff, the Data stuff. What was the other one? Technos. Obviously, Technos. If you buy a Technos game, you're funding Guilty Gear. Hooray. Second pillar was the independent British stuff in the 90s, a lot of homebrew computing. And then the third one is... more independent homebrew titles, recent ones, which you're going to get into first. But so Gremlin Interactive was an interesting one, which so the cartridge is here, and I've forgotten where. It is there with terrible lighting. There is Zool at the front. And we've got an interesting mixture here. We've got an interesting mixture of genre, but also of different consoles. So Actua Soccer is going to be a very, very early PlayStation. Brainbender on the Game Boy, PlayStation again. Premier Manager 97, which happened to be on the Mega Drive, such a year 1996. Utopia, I think Mega Drive as well. And then we get to Zool, Ninja of the Nth Dimension. So, I really need a Stream Deck one of these days. So, like a lot of mainstream British developers in the 90s, it's a somewhat interesting story. So, they made their name by making mostly home computer ones, so starting with the BBC, the Amstrad, and ZX Spectrum, things like that, with Monty Mole, and then slowly but surely working their way through to the Amiga, so Lotus series being one of the more well-known ones. They also did the Top Gear series over here, and lots of random car stuff, and then getting into sports with the Premier Manager. As you can see, there is a lot of Premier Manager series, but I would say that the Gremlin's breakout title would be Zool. Zool and Zool 2. So if you look at Zool when it was released in 1992, it was acclaimed as one of the greatest platformers ever released. All of the Amiga magazines gave it 90% plus. I mean, that is supposed to be Super Mario World's level of brilliance on that. And then the estimation of it went a little bit down when it came to the Mega Drive port, which we'll talk about later. And then as they went into the PlayStation era, it got a bit interesting. So we've got the Actua Sports series, which will be the first one. Actua Sports series being mostly fully 3D in a time when there weren't 3D ones. And then we had Loaded and Reloaded. Loaded was, I think, banned in Germany, censored in random places because it was a top-down shooter. It was very bloody, and it's unfortunate that there is no trace of it there. And then we end up with games like Body Harvest, which is interesting because Gremlin owned a company called DMA Design. DMA Design, who famously made these indie games such as Lemmings and Grand Theft Auto. But as things happened during the 90s in Great Britain, they got bought up. They got bought up by Infogrames. And then Infogrames did Infogrames. And the studio was shut down in 2003. It would live on as Sumo Digital. Sumo Digital, again, being based in Sheffield. And they were responsible for various Sega games, Outrun, the Outrun re-releases, Sonic Racing, but not Sonic Racing, Sonic Racing Transform, blah, blah, blah. And for Sony rather, they picked up the mantle of Little Big Planet with Little Big Planet 3 and then Sackboy's Adventure. And then they did various other things from that. Oh, so let's get back to the game, and I will take a drink before starting to play. So it's going to be similar rules to what it was last time. I'm going to experience some of the games, but with time limit. So I think, to be fair, we've got 6 games. I've already spoken for 15 minutes. We will do 15 minutes per game, or slightly less if it's after that. Now, afterwards, we got a little special thing, because what this machine has started to do is quasi-digital distribution. So they have a game of the month. Alright, it explains it there. Try a new game from our indie heroes friends every month. Enjoy the best of modern retro gaming scene for free. And then add them all to your collection with the cartridge later on. So every single month they're going to put on a new game for 1 month. And then that disappears, so you've got no ownership of it. But if you do want to buy it at the end of it, then you can for $20, euros, francs, however many pounds. So the game of last month is Tapeworm Disco Puzzle. That is available for another couple of days. It's a homebrew NES title where you are a tapeworm that does puzzle with disco. So we'll see how that does. So obviously this is not going to be for everyone, so I'm not going to become a FIFA streamer. Actua Soccer is an interesting one, and that we can actually talk about football games in the 90s, Premier Manager as well, and the other ones we'll see, and definitely we have something for Zool. So 15 minutes. We go Actua Soccer. The beautiful game is back with one of its best incarnations from the 32-bit era, featuring 3D motion capture from top international footballers, commentary from the legendary Barry Davies. Honestly, the commentary on this, if I remember this rightly, the commentary is fantastic. And TV-style presentation. There is, we are reliably informed, nothing virtual about Actua. Alright, so, rotate players, select camera, rotate player, select camera. Pass, shoot, slide tackle, pass, shoot, speed, switch. Alright. Okay, this is potentially going to be terrible, but 15 minutes starting now. And it's a long loading screen because it is obviously a PlayStation game. Oh, it even has the PlayStation intro. Sorry, this is the first PlayStation game I've played on this. All right, we'll do English, but somebody reminds me on my French channel that this is actually in French, because I kind of do want to listen to it. But we'll do it in English for the time being, because this English is fantastic. All its glory. Wow, such low resolution. So let's add a little bit of context here on why this is an interesting game. So obviously, lots and lots of football games through that. Right, players one, set up controls, memory cards. I'm not. So it's. All right, no, actually I'll start because it'll probably be. No, we are not going to. What? No, we are not doing USA against Russia. We are not turning this into an absolute. All right, so we are looking for England, of course. No, we are looking for England. England. So obviously there were plenty of football games in the 90s, but this was one of the first actually fully 3D ones that were there. I'm not going to be Wales either. There we go, England. And we're not going to do Russia, we'll do USA. So this released on the PlayStation, I think, in 1996, quite early in 1996. Now, FIFA was already there with FIFA 96, released in 1995, but FIFA 96 was just, it was a 3D field, but it had sprites in it in terms of the players. So in terms of actually getting 22 polygonal figures onto a football pitch. This was one of the first. And it wasn't great, let's say. I mean, I did buy this. I either bought the game, rented the game, or lent it from a friend, as he did from at the time, and then hoped that no one scratched up the disc. This looks terrible. I mean, it's serviceable, and it was during the mid-90s where it's like, wow, everything's in 3D. This is fantastic. Even if I'm passing to no one, even if necessarily when we look back on it today, we think, wow, this actually was not really that good. But, you know, for 1995, when everyone else was playing, it was still playing FIFA playing FIFA on the Super Nintendo or the Mega Drive or something like that, something where it was entirely sprite-based, and then to see this was absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, Sega did have Virtua Striker. Virtua Striker being and remaining only in the arcade. It was fully polygonal, it was fully 3D, and they never made a Saturn version. Ooh. Was that Andy Cole? So that means we do... so we do actually have licensed players here. Did I press that? Right, we've got 10 minutes left. And it's a nice bit of nostalgia seeing the advertising boards. So we've got a Cadbury's 12 there, which is... Oh, we got plenty of Cadbury stuff. I am shocked they managed to license all of this out. So you got Cadbury's Crunch, you got Time Out, you got a Crunchy. Alan Shearer. And then you got in the background the game's adverts for Loaded. Loaded being the incredibly violent top-down one. And then just written in blood, play it, play it, play it. It's unfortunate that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I probably shouldn't be playing games like that, but And then it's also interesting that we do have fully licensed players, especially when International Superstar Soccer, as it was known then, and I can't remember when the first International Superstar Soccer was on the 3D console. I think it might have been the N64 with ISS 98, but yeah, they were still having fake names and a little ambitious, that long ball. Can I get sent off here? I'm just going to try and kill people. No. So I don't know if the licensing was just for the England team or if we have other people. I'm not actually listening to the commentary at the moment. This actually isn't bad considering... Oh, come on, that was a foul. But obviously this was a time... I was a child. Was I still a child? Yes, I was still a child, and obviously growing up in the UK, you think, yeah, England are the best team in the world. Nothing bad can ever happen. We're going to win the World Cup. We're going to win the European Championship. Then life beats you down. Then you're reminded about the fragility of English football. But you know, playing this at the first time, where you're wanting to be England and you're wanting to win everything, but. It was a lovely time. Okay, the player isn't actually written in blood. Am I going the right direction? I feel like I'm going in completely wrong direction. It's going to be a long throw. No! Okay, I have no idea who that person is, so I think... the only licensing is with the England team. Alright, so this is dangerous now. 2-1 against the USA. Come on, Finn, you've got to learn how to play. Nice variation, mixing the short and the long. Yes, very nice variation. Thank you, Barry Davis. Oh, what a shot that was. So this is clearly the beginning of my official FIFA career. As you can see, I'm a pro. Ooh. Ah, flip. The frame rate is not as bad as I remember it. I mean, this is actually quite smooth. I mean, the polygon models are horrible, yeah, but this is actually quite smooth.
Jones.
But it feels weird playing this with the D-pad. Obviously, this was long before the DualShock became a thing. But playing it with a D-pad and also having the shifting camera, it is doing a number on my mind at the moment. But and then you're going to discover that, in fact, I've been playing it on easy. Of course I've been playing it on easy. I'm playing the USA, but playing the USA in 1995. I'm sure if I was against 1995 Brazil, I'd be down 10-0 by now. Well. Alright, come on, who am I? What's Andy Cole? Why are you blocking it? Oh. Did you just say Lala? Oh, come on, goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, please, goalkeeper.
Struck it well, but not well enough. Just missed the target.
Yes, that's right, Barry Davies. Just missed the target.
So, Beardsley.
Oh my god, this has Peter Beardsley in it. I feel so old now. Peter Beardsley having been one of the best strikers in the 80s. Okay, it's nearly over. I mean, this is quite fun, and you know, if I had another person to play this with, I'd probably get some good entertainment out of this. But yeah, in terms of what it was like in the early days, and that you didn't really have many modes, you could do probably custom tournaments, single matches, and things like that. You know, it served its purpose in terms of being a football game, but when you talk about it in modern features and all the different modes that you can get in FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer or whatever it's called nowadays, then yeah, it's definitely lacking. Wow, just over. Ask the cat. No, my cat is sleeping. And yes, I know your views on getting a cat cam, and obviously we're going to do that. But I just need to find a correct one. I think I need to use a security camera or something like that. Alright, so that's done. Yeah. Oh, okay, so you can play a league and you can play a cup and it's all there. Alright, so it's not quite 15 minutes, but it'll do, because we don't have time for another game. So, next one, Brainbender. Brainbender being a GameCube, not GameCube, obviously not a GameCube, Game Boy game. Apparently it's going to be a puzzler. Am I a master of mirrors? No. Bounce your laser beam around 120 levels to destroy gas spheres, shut down electro brains, and destroy the enemy satellite in this challenging puzzler. So this is a Game Boy game, and I'm never entirely a fan of Game Boy emulation on games, because it kind of removes the old, obviously for me Game Boy was playing on the original one, and for me that was just kind of green and dark green, not the white on black monochrome that you're seeing there. Okay, so rotate mirror, rotate mirror. Let's try that, and obviously 15 minutes starts now. So not developed by Gremlin, developed by Electro Brain, and okay, no, that does say Brainbender. Oh no, it is designed by Gremlin. Okay. Oh, I have to press start. Let's try it on medium and see what happens. We'll start with level 1. And this is the game. What? 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 I ran out of time. I barely had any time. What? That was the first level. What's going on here? This is terrible. Alright, let's try easy then. That's clearly... Thank you, finally. My skill as a video game player is being acknowledged. No. Such happy music, though. It looks like I've... What? I mean, Marie, this is what gaming was like during my childhood. Color did not exist until 1992. It was a terrible world. I mean, it was so dull. It was so painful. And that's why in the 90s we had to overcompensate for this abundance of colour through the fact that, yes, everything had colour. Right, so I think this may be the worst game I've ever played. Am I doing something wrong? I can't restart because I don't have enough points to restart because I need 1,200 points. But if I don't pass the first level, I don't have any points. So, let's think about this. It is a puzzle game. Alright, so what if I... No, wrong way. Yes, we passed the first level. Thank you game. Yes, well done me. And did I get enough points for one? Yes, I can restart one game. So, yes, it looks like I'm able to do the mirrors before. Let's try that. And that, I'm obviously terrible at physics. Or mathematics. What? What? I mean, everyone saw just how quickly that went. That was ridiculous. That was, I mean, how am I supposed to... What? Oh. Okay, so there is an instruction book. And let's see if on the one page, there is one page for brainbenders. And it says, all right, tip, you can restart a puzzle, but it's going to cost you 1,200 points. Oh, that is useless. Okay. But that was incredibly quick. So restarts, and I'm losing all my points, but it's okay. All right. Oh. No. No. Alright, I'm going to rage quit. Rage quit. Rage quit. So that was Brainbender, one of the most unfair games ever made. So, Hardcore 4x4. Oh, I've heard terrible things about this. So, or rather mediocre things about this. So, face off against 5 other tough truckers on some of the toughest off-road courses you'll ever encounter. Beat the championship on extreme difficulty to get your hands on the ultimate truck and then use it to leave your opponents in the dust. Okay, accelerate, brake, handbrake. Shift up. Oh, please say it's on automatic. Shift up, shift down, and right. So this is, it was released on the PlayStation and the Saturn. I think it got mediocre reviews on both, but we'll see. Right, Hardcore Racing 4x4, start at 15 minutes, hopefully. Starting now. I realise that I've not spent 15 minutes on any of the games so far, but we got hopes for this one. But again, I think this was 1996, so another early-ish PlayStation game, so probably around the same time as Wipeout 2097. Also, Wave Race, I think, was 96 as well. Oh, again, it's in French. All right. The 90s. Loading. Or rather the late 90s. Okay, let's see what option. Commentary is on, language is English, controller, no, that's fine. I mean, modern gaming has taught me that you go immediately to the options to find a performance mode. So what do we have? Start race, okay, select race type. Single race, I want to do the championship. Select truck. Bushmaster, really? Bushmaster. Dust Devil. Icebreaker, Sidewinder. And the Brimstone and the Rockhopper. I'm going to take the Sidewinder. No, I'm not. Yeah, I will. Sidewinder. And select transmission, that better be automatic, thank you. Automatic, it doesn't matter about the track. Select race class, we'll do no. Alright, we can't. We have to do novice. Weather, daytime good, daytime overcast, daytime severe, nighttime good, overcast severe. We're going to do severe, of course. No, let's just do good to begin with. Okay, start race. Hardcore 4x4. What were racing games like fully in 3D in 1996? Eventually.
The tension is building. Get ready to take your first green flag of the season.
Oh, that draw distance. Is this like Mario Kart? No. But it's okay because I can't control this. What? Am I drunk? Ah. Oh, this looks terrible. Oh, analog controls. How I've missed you. Oh. It wasn't very clear where I was supposed to turn there, and it's still not very clear where I'm supposed to turn. Ah. And remember, this is supposed to be daytime. Ah. Where am I going? I'd like to think that you could play racing games with a D-pad. I mean, I'm pretty sure I played... No. I played Gran Turismo like that. I played the original Colin McRae Rally like that. What? No, get out of my way. Oh, survived one lap. And I'm still racing as if I'm completely drunk. No!
Go for it. Go for it. Now that's off-roading.
Ah, thank you, other car.
Better get going. Now that's off-roading. Go for it. Whoa, hardcore.
This is not going well. No.
Go for it.
I am not sure what the red things mean on the right, but I'm sure it's nothing good, and it's probably because I've been smashing everything. Ah!
Score. Take it to the bone.
Did you just say take it to the bone? No, get away, get away. I want to pass him, want to pass him. Mm.
Go for it. No mercy. That'll for the wire.
Oh, on the line. That is nice.
Bad. Try again.
I had the red thing since the beginning, so that means it could be... whatchamacallit? I'm tempted to say a boost kind of thing, but I don't think that was a boost. Was there a boost? Change view, handbrake. Nope, not a boost. Alright, so I think we've got time for another. And I've just seen the fact that I completely screwed up the tweet. But I always mix up Twitch and Twitter. It's terrible. It's my greatest flaw as a human being.
4x4 truck.
No, not even close. Right. Oh, the draw distance. But at least we can see that it's daytime now.
Time to go for the gold in these canyons.
Why did everybody make a horn as if it was a train? Oh yeah, I've got a horn. Wee-hee. Oh, I don't know if it's the emulation or if it's just the actual game, but the texture's kind of tearing apart on the hills. It's not very pleasant. I mean, the whole game is not very pleasant, but... Graphically, it's really doing a number on the eyes, and obviously the controls are meaning I'm smashing into everything. Ah! Stop bashing into me, there you go. But again, it's not as if the frame rate is that bad. It's actually very smooth. It's just everything else about the game which is conspiring against me. The pop in, the fact that the track isn't really that clear. You can barely see anything. Also, the controls are incredibly sensitive. You know, I'm sure if I bought this back in 1996 and it was probably one of my free games of the year, then I would have played the hell out of it. Right, was that a new lap? That was a new lap. I will game. I will go for it. Oh, I don't understand that at all. So I'm going to use my horn in frustration. I really wish I turned the commentary off. Oh, it's nice that it's got a physics engine, just really wish it wouldn't stop completely. Ooh, cockpit view. That's actually quite fun. Alright, so I have pressed all the buttons. I have no idea how I'm going to get rid of those red things, so it's definitely not a boost. Maybe it's a retry? I don't know. Oh no, that's making me feel sick. Makes me wonder if Wipeout, the original Wipeout, had a first-person mode. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win? I don't know how far I am. Yay, I've won a race on easy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yay, I've won. Okay, so that gives me Ground Zero Gulch, 16 points. I will see whether or not we've got a save. Does it emulate this memory card? Oh, please tell me. Yes, it does. Alright, let's quit out of that. So that was Hardcore 4x4. Quite impressive, but still makes me want to, makes me a little bit sick. Now we come into nothing but Mega Drive games. So I'm sure I'm not going to spend long on this game, but I do just want to see what teams are there and what What a game looks like on a football management sim from 1997, or rather 1996. So let's play this. Right, you've proven yourself on the field, but how will you do it in the manager's hot seat? Build your team from 1,500 players from the 1996 to 97 football season in the United Kingdom. Spend your money wisely and take aim for the top of the Premier League. So it's a very weird one. Why you would include a football management sim from 1996-97 football season based in the UK? I mean, obviously the greatest year in football in the world, but I suppose. Oh, this music. But I suppose it's time to say, just how big football management games were in the UK during that time. During this period, I was playing Championship Manager. It was the only game that I was playing on my PC, apart from maybe Quake. So they were everywhere. We had football management sims on the Super Nintendo, on the Mega Drive, obviously on the Amiga, and yeah, they sold a lot. So this came out on the Mega Drive in 1996. Game of the Year, some of the games which came out that year. What did you have? You had Wave Race, you had Super Mario 64, you had Duke Nukem 3D, Resident Evil, Wipeout 2097, Diablo, Quake, Civilization 2, and then you had Premier Manager 1997. My name will be A. How do I press start? Nope. How do I put my name in? Okay, is it going to be like an arcade where? All right. What? Did I just have a team? All right, fine. So I've just had Lincoln City chosen for me. That's not fair. Right. So I don't know what any of this is. Obviously, in an ideal world, if you did this today, there would be a little text box which will pop up for you to say anything whatsoever. So I'm guessing buying things, doing the gardening, changing your pounds into French francs as it was then, because the euro didn't exist, having a little dance, going wild. Oh no, win-loss draw. Okay, so that's a table. So what do we have here? We have Barnet, Brighton, blah 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 blah. Alright, Premier League, those look like all the teams. Where were Brentford? Brentford being my childhood team. Where we in Division 2? Yeah, we're in Division 2. There we are. Third based on alphabetical. So I just want to play a game. Let's do the whistle. Right, Lincoln City against Exeter City. Your team has selected has 11 players. Your sub-selected are valid. Fantastic. Let's play a game. I have what? Oh, Blackburn Rovers. Okay, fine. Right, so this is really pretty much like Championship Manager back in the day, that you just look at a bar and you have the progress bar to see which way the football one's going. Oh, Lincoln City! No! Actually, that is very good dot matrix, gotta say. Quite impressive for a game, for a Mega Drive, not Game Gear, Mega Drive. So things are happening. I can't really do the commentary. Passing the ball, kicking the ball, passing the ball, receiving the ball. He's tackled. Oh, he's tackled. He's rode the ball. And it's only 8 minutes in. How do I increase the speed? Nope. I press a button. I have no idea what it is. So we have lots of stats there. And I've pressed the other button. I'm going to press the third button. Oh! No, what a miss. I'm getting absolutely battered here. I don't know how to increase the speed. goal def, la la la. No, none of this is for the speed. I've lost my finger. There we go. So I think this is going to be... Oh, I didn't even press play. Press start. Yay, we saved the ball, or maybe we didn't. I don't know. Oh, come on. No, my strikers are useless. I wonder what's supposed to happen in the bottom half of the screen. It looks like something. Oh, this is going far too slow. Alright, I'll wait until the first person plays scores a goal. And it has to be me. Come on, Lincoln. Alright, yeah, we pass the ball, receive the ball, we move forward, move back, we tackle, with intercepts. Bad pass. Intercepted, move forward, move back, shake it all about. Oh, this is why I don't watch football much anymore. Anytime now, guys, anytime. Okay, apparently we're going to stick around until the first half. Yeah, this is me, professional Twitch streamer, looking at a screen, wondering, hoping. Are we gonna? No, he saved it again. Ah, I don't think Championship Manager had the graphics. I think it was just a bunch of flashing lights. Alright, we're riding the ball, we're passing the ball, tackling the ball. Is that even how you spell receive? Have I scored yet? No, I haven't scored yet. Okay, no, there is a typo. That is not how you spell receive. Oh, okay. Right, we're going to the first half. Am I going to score? Yes, I scored a goal. I've won the World Cup. Lincoln City, Dwayne Johnson. Thank you. You're like a rock. All right, we're going to get to the end of the first half. Yes. Right, that was fantastically entertaining, and obviously I'm going to spend hours on this to follow Lincoln City's pursuit of the Premier League title, but alas, let's do something else. All right, Utopia, the creation of a nation. So I hear this is pretty much just SimCity. So, all right, oh no, this isn't SimCity because, well, rather this isn't a Mega Drive game because it's got 4 buttons. So switch between build, query, bulldoze on colony display, build query, blah blah blah, confirm option, switch between toolbar, close option, reposition. This is going to be incredibly complicated. You've been offered the job of colony leader in the proposed colonization of the Omicron Kappa planet orbiting the Rebus sun. You have 10 planets to colonize. But be warned, it's highly likely that the Vacuolo Federation will offer some resistance to your efforts. Oh no. So it's like SimCity, but you're in space and people will attack you. Hooray for dishes. Yes, Omicron and Kappa in 2022. Right, so, okay, so this is Jalico. But how has this got 4 buttons if it's, alright. Yeah. So, Mega Drive. No, I don't. Nope, this is not a Mega Drive game. Oh well, we're going to start anyway. What? Okay. What? What? Okay, I'm going to build a workshop. Okay, let's call an end to that one and figure out what to do later. All right, so last one. Last one of this very quick tour of the Gremlin collection. It's Zool. It's only Zool. So yes, this came out originally in 1992 on the Amiga, and I think it was just the Amiga, and it got absolutely fantastic reviews. And then came out 2 years later on the Mega Drive and did not get that many reviews. So it's not the only version of Zool that I actually own. We got here the Amiga Mini, and there we can see on the other finger Zool in the background. So I'm tempted to see if that version was any better, but also there is Zool on Steam. So because Gremlin Interactive got bought by Infogrames, died by Infogrames, and then recreated by Sumo Digital, they got the rights back to Zool, and then they kind of put it as a student project. So a bunch of people, a bunch of interns, things like that, working for Sumo Digital, got tasked with remaking Zool. So that is available on Steam and has actual modern qualities of life and things like that. But this is the Mega Drive version, like the other ones. So Zool is not an ant. He is the guardian of the nth dimension, the protector of creative thought and defender of positive action. Collect the objects scattered across 7 worlds and pursue the evil cruel as he attempts to deprive the universe of its imagination. No. So, yep, there's a Mega Drive, so it's only got 3 buttons: fire, jump, and punch, or spin if you're in the air. So it says 1992, but this was a 1994 version, and we can see at the corner, this was product placement. Much like Actua Soccer had product placement from Cadbury's, Zool had product placement from Chupa Chups. So to celebrate this, I have bought Chupa Chups. So I have the option. All right, we're going to actually start this game. So let's play. I have the option between cola, strawberry, apple flavour, or strawberry cream. Apparently this is the best of Chupa Chups. Ooh. And I'm going to take an apple Chupa Chup. If I can manage to get it opened. I mean, one of life's biggest struggles is how to open a lollipop wrapper. Eek, whoosh. Kersplat. Fud, fud, fud. Glug, glug, glug. This must be the work of Cruel. Alright, that was it for the story. Much better than the old Valis. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to play this with a Chupa Chup. Oh, that is a bit loud on my end. That is louder on my end. There we go. So the whole point of this was that you had to collect all of it. Oh my, what? You're seriously starting me with an ice level. Okay, so you're supposed to collect everything, and then once you've collected everything, then you're able to move on to the next level. But obviously there is lots of enemies on the way, and one of the main complaints of this game is it is incredibly fast. That it's very difficult to actually figure out what you're going to do. Hey, Chupa Chups. Chupa Chups. Come on, just want to shoot you. Please let me shoot you. Oh no, I can't. Okay. Ah. It's very difficult to be able to actually figure out Ah, la la la, to be able to jump on people. And that's me dead. Okay, that's fine. Ah, okay, those are checkpoints, that's fine. And I have to kill the enemies because the enemies drop fantastic treats. Okay, that makes sense. What about a flan? So, of course, being sponsored by Chupa Chups, we have lots of Chupa Chups just coming out of the ground quite randomly. Oh, come on, how am I supposed to know that? Come on, game, this is not fair. Alright. And I thought you were a collectible, I didn't realise that you were an enemy. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yes, they are wall Goombas. They are wall spiky Goombas. Right, so those spikies were very hard to find. So I think one of the bars was the amount of things I had to collect. So hopefully I can just speed run my way to the end. How many lives do I have? I don't know. Alright, the timer is still going on, and I don't know what the LI stands for, but nope, it is not those. And there we go, I completed the level. That deserves a Chupa Chup. Unfortunately, my Chupa Chup has a huge crack in the middle, therefore, if I try and suck it, then it's all going. It's basically just breathing through a Chupa Chup. Alright, second level. And okay, so we need to collect 78 treats, 75 treats, and hopefully be able to see the other ones. Speaking of speedruns, I wonder if anyone's actually speedrun Zool. That would be good. I'm not going to be that person, but, you know, if anyone else wants to do it. Oh, you... How? Oh, this is one of the worst controlling platformers I've ever played. Come on, there we go. And we fall through to get all the treats and then realise that we've made a horrible mistake. Oh, we got 2 Zools. Yeah, nice. And we're dead. Nice. Alright, so what I want is to get the double... can I get the double Zool again? No, I can't. Was that a 1-up? I have no idea. Come on. And another of the wall spikies. Jump up above those. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I can climb. And, yep, that's the end. Right, I can go to the end of the level. Let's hope that I don't hit anything on the way. Oh! Is this still treating it as if I've got... Yeah, I've got nothing left to collect. Let me hit it, thank you. There we go, look at that speedrun strats. Alright, level 1 to 3. And we're in the same thing. Oh, it's exploded in goodies. Alright. Stop, stop, thank you. Whee. No! I'm guessing I have unlimited lives. That's the only thing which is explaining how I'm able to continue playing. There we go, that's what I want to see. And what is that? Is that just ice cream? And I got double Zool. Hopefully we can last more than 20 seconds this time. Whee! Oh no! Alright, I've lost double Zool. And I need 4 more. 2 more. There we go, that's all done. Now we're going to roll around at the speed of sound. And right into the first enemy that comes across our way. Oh, what's this? Oh, 10,000 points. Nice. Can't use my points or anything, but it's nice. Oh no, I'm just gonna... I don't know. Alright, let's climb down and see if there's an opening at the bottom. There we go, right, level 3. Is there going to be a boss? Is there going to be a final level? We've got 4 minutes left. And apparently unlimited lives. Level complete. And no, level 1 to 4. Is it going to be the same thing? It's going to be, yeah, the same thing. Ah. Oh, I'm sure we're not allowed to destroy the Chupa Chups on this stream. Ooh. Oh, look at that, bouncing. It's almost like I'm skilled. There we go. So how many? Only 9 more. Ah, leave me alone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, now speed run. Oh, I've got to go up. Okay, so if I'm in what I hope is chocolate, I can't actually jump. So I have to go on. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. There we go, game over. Oh, alright, that was Zool. There was a game over. Okay, so in a little under an hour, because some of the games are kind of questionable, that was the entirety of the Gremlin Collection 1 for the Evercade. Not another cartridge coming out until the end of the month, and I can't remember if there's anything good. Oh, it's in television. Oh god, it's in television. The problem with Intellivision is, the first generation, most of the first party Intellivision games only run at 20 frames a second. 2D games running at 20 frames a second, that's...